So media's been a little crazy. Did the radio show Thursday, Saturday again, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it? It's gotta be not a distraction, but.
It's alright. I'm used to it from Florida. Yeah. We'd have to do it like before practices and before and after games sometimes. So.
Press conferences.
Yeah.
So this is almost a little more relaxed than that.
Yeah.
That's nice then.
Yeah, we can they kind of. I'm not explaining. They kind of force us to say, they have what they want us to say, and that's what we have to say right here. We can pretty much just say what we think, what's the truth. You know what I mean?
Right. Were the questions pre-prepared? Did you know what the questions were going to be?
No, but our media guy he'd kind of give us an idea of what they're going to ask, and then he'd be like, just answer this way, or say something, say this.
Right.
Yeah, just like that.
So it's kind of been freedom then for you with these interviews. That's nice at least.
Uh-huh.
So you've been here in Burlington for a week, and you've been, with the team for 2 now. So how you feeling? You feeling comfortable with the guys?
Yeah, it's a great group of guys. Are we doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great group of guys. It's it's a diverse team. You meet a lot of kids from all over the country, and international kids, Dominicans. I feel like we're all gelling together, and we have one purpose, and that's to win.
What's the language barriers? I know that you got Jesus Lopez who's 18, so I'm assuming his English isn't as good as some of the other guys. So is there ever a language barrier that you guys got to break through?
Yeah, it's. I know a little bit of Spanish, take from high school, but the basic things when you talk about who's covering bag or where he likes his feeds, or how a pitcher's throwing, if he's throwing low, his ball's sinking, then we communicate that way. It's pretty easy, but we can't have everyday conversation, but he seems like a cool kid, and he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Now, you're a first-round pick. Mikey White's a shortstop, second-round pick. Trey Solaire out of high school was a shortstop. You guys got a lot of middle infielders. What's that, friendly competition? I'm assuming what's that like for you guys as middle infielders?
I haven't even thought about it really. We're just out here playing, and we just do whatever the coaches tell us. It's not hope he doesn't do well. I want him to do well because we're all in the same organization. So I hope they prosper. It was back at Florida, they used to always compare the top shortstop, me, Alex Bregman, Swanson, Mikey White, and I would say all the time, I hope they do well. Why would I wish for them to do bad? I hope they play well.
You in the Cape? Where did you play in the Cape? What team?
My first year I played with Falmouth Commodores, and then second year I played with Bourne Braves.
What was that like? You're playing in the best. Essentially, it's just college baseball during the summer.
Uh-huh.
So what has, I know we talked a little bit about the lifestyle of the 2 a.m. or 2 p.m., show up at the ballpark, but what were the games like for you?
It's actually just like this. This is a little more, not rigorous, but the days are longer. What do you expect though? It's a job, and, we're getting paid to play baseball, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's essentially the same thing. It depends what team you're on. At Bourne, it's about a 6:30 game. We'd get to the field at 2, work on pickoffs, do some defense. You can get some extra work in if you wanted to. Then we'd take some BP, get a break, eat, and then let's just get ready for the game like we do here.
What time are you guys getting here?
In here?
Yeah.
A 7 o'clock game tonight. I usually get here at 1:15.
Okay.
But it depends. Sometimes I might have lift that day. So yesterday, I think we played at 5.
Yeah.
We played at 5, but I had a lift before we started practice, so I had to get there at 12.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the day. But it's long days, but I'm starting to get used to it.
Right.
And it's not that bad. It's really. I thought my body was going to be a lot more tired. Granted, I've only played 2 weeks, but I feel like my body's adjusting better than I thought it would.
So you play in the Cape. Did any of your family come with you or stay with you that summer, or were you kind of on your own?
I was on my own with the host family, but my dad's retired, so he came up twice, and my mom got to come up once. So yeah, they got to spend some time with me. Has
that been nice transition to here, where you're away from your family for the third time, I guess, of your career? So is it nice that you've had that kind of background where you've been used to being away from them?
Yeah. That's one of the. I think I said this last time. Out of high school, I was only 17 coming out, and I just wasn't I had narrowed my college choices down from Florida and Clemson, and I mean, one of the reasons I didn't go to Clemson and I didn't go in the draft, so I was only 17. I wasn't ready to go live on my own, and I'm gonna live on my own, but not. I wasn't, I don't want to say mature enough, because I'm a mature, somewhat mature, but I'm saying that I wasn't ready to go and live on my own and just play baseball every single day, for a living at 17 years old. I just wasn't ready for that. But now I am. I've been to college and I've matured a lot more.
Right.
And I'm able to handle myself on my own. And that's the thing. I think a lot of these high school kids coming out, they've never been on their own. They don't know how to wash. They don't know how to wash their clothes, how to make breakfast. So stuff like that. Now I know how to do, and I think that's one of the big things that's helped me.
So when you came out, how far away was your area from Gainesville?
It was only 2 hours.
So your family was coming and going every game?
Yeah, I mean, no, not every. My dad came to a lot of games because he's retired and he's got the time. But my mom, she would come to a lot of the weekend series, but she would work a lot. So, but yeah, I got to see them a good amount of times. I didn't really go home that much, but just in the back of your head, you're only 2 hours away,
right.
And that's just something I needed when I was 17. I wasn't ready to go do that on my own.
Now, what does your mom do and what does your dad do for work?
My dad, he is a firefighter and a teacher in Michigan. He's retired. And my mom is a nurse right now at Tampa General Hospital.
Okay. And did your dad play baseball and mom play softball?
No, my mom didn't play. My dad played baseball, but he just played in high school. Some leagues, like he didn't play in college. So
what's his kind of reaction to the whole D1 getting drafted first round type thing? How's he been going with this?
I mean, I don't want to say it's expected, but I'd say that, I mean, for me, I feel like I have no excuse, because I mean, I was raised in a nice environment. My parents raised me well, and they provided me with education and a good home. So I mean, I have no excuse to not be where I am, really. Because my parents sacrificed a lot for me. So for my dad, he's definitely proud, but I feel like it's something he expects.
How often are you in contact with him?
Every day.
Yeah? Is it phone calls, FaceTime, or
phone calls?
Yep. Yeah. Is it just nice to kind of hear that?
Actually not. Yeah, probably once or every other day. I mean, I talk to him after every game. How'd you do? And I tell him, and then he's still my dad, so we just talk about things, and we're always gonna have that relationship.
You started 10 for 19 on the road. You come back. You had that 0 for 12 spot, and now you're hitting the ball again. You have the home run last night. When you're in that middle of the 0 for 12, what was the mentality? I mean, every baseball player's gone through a slump before, obviously, but you rebounded. What was kind of the getting up? What were you telling yourself?
I've been through it at Florida, so one of the things when I was in Oakland that really stuck with me was Ron Washington came out and was helping me out with ground balls, and afterwards he was just giving me some words of advice, and one of the things he said is don't panic, and he said you can't play scared. So I mean, if you go 0 for 12, who cares? I mean, so what was that, 3 games? 3 games out of how many? I think we played 70 games in short season. So that if you look in the grand scheme of things, look at the end of the year, that's 3 games. You can't just look at that.
Right.
You can't freak out when it's happening. You just gotta grind through it. And the good thing is you can come out and play the next day. So if you don't play well, then you have tomorrow to worry about.
Now, there's been a lot of, especially in this draft, I think the first 3 picks were all shortstops. Kevin Newman playing for West Virginia was a first-round guy. Like we said, Mikey White's a second-round guy. I'm assuming you're not comparing yourself, especially to the guys in the other organizations, as far as shortstops go. You're not comparing yourself to them?
Oh, no, I don't compare myself. I think that's where players get in trouble, is they try to, they focus on someone else. I mean, all you can control is yourself, And like I said, Kevin, I've played with Newman in the Cape 2 years in a row, and he's always been a great hitter, a great defender. So, I mean, I hope he keeps succeeding. I want to see him do well. So, no, I mean, I'm not really worried about how he's doing. I mean, all I can control is myself.
Now, when your career's said and done, and hopefully that's the culmination of a long big league career, what kind of player do you want to be considered as?
Someone that plays the game hard and right, I just want to go out and give everything I got every game, and then, you know, and like I said, the only thing you control is the stuff that you do. So, you know, you play well, you don't play well, I mean, so what? And you just know you did your best.
And maybe a better question: what kind of teammate do you want to be?
You're known as a team guy. You know, if things aren't going well, you're still on the front step. You know, slapping your hands or your friends' hands after they score, and always cheering your guys on, because you know that's really all that matters. I mean, right now it's all about development, but at the end of the day, in the big leagues, you got to win games. And that's how it was at Florida. I think that's one of the big things from Florida to here is Florida, you got to win. If you don't win, then the coaches will lose their job. So, I mean, that's why everything's not uptight, but there's more emphasis on things. Here, they're trying to, there's a lot more development. And, you know, they want to win, but it's more, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. So, I heard through the grapevine that Nakula likes to do incentives to kind of like move them over Monday type stuff. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do like squeezes and stuff, and when we certain rounds, we'll have to do a slash, or we'll do like today we bunted, did sack bunts and drag bunts. But yeah, we do different things every day.
Now, is it like something like if you were to, you know, runner on second and you get the ball to the right side, you move him over, that like a gift certificate or something like that? Does he have any kind of incentives like in game if you do something, not a bonus so to speak? But
not that I've heard of.
No.
I'm not sure. Maybe you know.
I'll look more into it. Don't worry about it.